Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is Madden Football.
The kicker Jason Myers to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Prescott now on second down. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. A running play, it's Dowdle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Jalen Darden. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Walker now on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 10. Now Gino. This is Fant on the short completion. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
We're scoreless after 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run again with Dowdle. Dances by him, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Prescott now. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run here with Dowdle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
2nd down, Prescott. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Time, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What you just saw there, First-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Tolbert.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
To the air again, Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as a tackle made at the 18.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Prescott.
Cooks on the quick slant.
Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The final shot here before break. Smith. He'll buy some time right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott.
Short.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
A second down throw for Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. First down, Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
From 3 yards out.
and the Cowboys are back within a score.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And
there he goes, left side.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
after return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On first down, Smith eluding the pressure right.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Straight ahead, Walker.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. Myers' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction. Now a hit and a loose football.
On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Back to throw here. He gets it to Cooks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw again on second down. Prescott over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. He's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal.
This is 3rd and goal. Dowdle.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That was a huge play on 3rd down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Smith now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Again, it's Walker.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Smith going to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And now off to the races down the right side. And we are tied. They return it to the house. And now Charles, the extra point, can give them the lead.
And they did it on defense. What a play.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Oh, and that is incomplete. Here comes second down. Smith's going to throw it. Gets this to Fant, and he's going to be taken down here. That's short of a first down as he gets about 10.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Smith.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is no good. Oh, it was on target, but just a touch short. And that's how this one comes to an end. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for